Hey guys, today I wanna talk about the lukewarm reception that Diablo 4 The Vessel of Hatred, the new expansion for the game, is getting. This is not about my personal opinion, but about the perception that the whole of the community is having about the expansion. This is my character, the Necromancer. This is Robert Plant here. This is the singer for Led Zeppelin. So there are things that you can take a look at, like the graph for the player base, and you can also see comments in the Diablo 4 Reddit about how things are going and how people are feeling. First, let's take a look at the graph. This graph is for like the last 3 months, I don't know, but no more, because these are 2 seasons, so like 6 months. This was for season 4 and this is for season 5, and this is the last days is the launch for the expansion. So you can see the expected behavior in an ARPG. Every time you release a new patch, the player base goes up, then it goes down. You release a new season, it goes up, it goes down. You release an expansion, it goes up. This is the expected behavior. By the way, don't take a look at these numbers. These numbers don't matter because this is Steam and the vast majority of people play on Battle.net. But this graphic is still worth to look at because this is like a sample size of the player base. You can expect Battle.net to have bigger numbers but the same graph, or almost the same graph. So what we are looking at here is that for the expansion we have only a slightly bigger I don't know, peak than for a season patch. I would expect this spike to be a lot higher because this is an expansion. And this is one of the things that I am perceiving in the community, that the expansion is not as hype as it should be. It is like, yes, it is hype. It is cool for people that are involved already in Diablo 4, already are players, constant players of Diablo 4 like me. But for a lot of the people and the big IP that Diablo is, even culturally, I don't feel like there is a hype around the expansion. There are a lot of people that aren't even trying the expansion, that they are kept playing whatever they were playing. And this graph right here shows it with data. Like, you don't have to get a feel for it. This is data, brother. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know how Blizzard feels about this, because I would think that they want to sell a lot of the expansion and this spike should be a lot higher. Even if in Battle.net this spike touches this line right here, it is still not that much of a difference. So I believe this graph is still accurate. And when you come to the subreddit and read the comments that people are giving, so just like the same as everything, right? Some people are happy, some people are unhappy, but the majority of the reviews are things that are like me, like, yes, the game improved, but it is not a big deal. This person said it's a letdown for me. Some people say it is cool, but the majority of the criticism is in the campaign. People say that the campaign felt like a budget Disney movie or a recent WoW expansion. The campaign is complete trash. I am very disappointed. So yes, there is a lot of complaining about the campaign. I also think it is because the majority of people right now, it is like the second day playing the expansion, the third day playing the expansion, so people are playing the campaign or getting out of the campaign, completing the campaign. That is the portion of the game that people are experiencing right now. So they are focused on giving reviews for that. So in the next week, we will have more reviews, more opinions about the end game activities when people actually get there. But yes, for now, people are complaining about the campaign. I haven't completed it because I haven't had much time, but I am well into it, and I have to be honest, I have to agree with them. The campaign in the base game was far better. Right now I feel like we have to work too much and not for a lot of reward, because in the first game you also worked a lot, but it felt more meaningful. This time around it doesn't feel as meaningful, and you don't feel like the main character. The main character feels like Neyrelle, the girl with the soul stone for Mephisto, and she was stupid in the first game, so we don't care that much about her. So it feels weird, in my opinion. This is for the story. The actual gameplay of Diablo 4, we already know that the game feels good to play, so not much on talking about that, right? So yes, super disappointed in the campaign. I think when comparing it to Reaper of Soul in D3, it is a lot worse in my opinion. So campaign is absolute trash. Lots of positives to say really, but the biggest standout for me are the Night Dungeons. We have here a positive review. Night Dungeons are actually completely revamped. This is true. So this is something different because people are hyper-focused on the campaign. This person went out of their way and they did a Nightmare Dungeon and they are saying that they are good. There are people complaining about bugs also. I keep getting kicked out. And yes, there are bugs. For example, I am using the Mercenary Sabo that supposedly gives you where the herbs are around, but when I mount up, the herbs disappear. So I have to go walking around to be able to see the herbs. It is stupid. So yes, there are a lot of bugs. So what I'm feeling is a lukewarm reception. It has the positives, it has the downsides. Not a big deal. So a lot of people are like, I spent $40 for this. Maybe I should have waited for it to be cheaper. It is not a big deal. I didn't have to play right now because there is not big hype in the community. Like I have to be part of this, so it doesn't matter. The campaign sucks. We have to wait for them to improve a lot of the bugs. It is the best version of Diablo 4 so far, but is that saying much? So that is the feeling that I am getting from the community. Me personally, I have had fun the time that I have been playing it, but again, I am still in the campaign and the campaign is disappointing. The fun that I have derived from it is because of the same that I always have fun in Diablo 4, which is the gameplay is good. You feel well casting your spells, and that is always true in Diablo 4. So that is why the game went like from a 4 to a 5 or from a 5 to a 6, right? It is still a mid game, not bad, but it is not awesome either, and I believe that people are feeling the same way. So if you are on the fence for buying the campaign, or you are already bought it, I don't know, Diablo 4 is not like it is going to change your life or anything. It is like it is the best it had been, but it is a mid game still. It didn't improve the game in an awesome standing way that you have to go buy this because this is awesome. It wasn't that. But I am not that negative about it either. Look what this person says, and this is true. And I haven't completed it, but so far this is true. That didn't feel like a campaign. It felt like one quest line. Quest where the objective is to emote don't belong outside of a tutorial, and this is true. By the way, so far where I am at in the story, I feel like the campaign, which is not the campaign, is a quest line for the season 5, which was the one where you infiltrate the Triune for the mother, the Triune of the mother, the cult for Lilith. That was pretty cool. And so far it has been cooler than the main campaign for the story for Vessel of Hatred, which is mind-blowing. Maybe some people didn't pay attention to that questline in Season 5, but to me it was awesome. And it is one of the reasons why Season 5 is my favorite season so far. So far, even Season 6, which is the Vessel of Hatred expansion, of course I haven't played the end game, so I can't say anything because everything will change when I actually play the raid, which is what I want to play. But so far, Season 5 is still my favorite season. Of course, it is too early to call it for the Season 6, but we'll see. But yes, guys, that was what I wanted to say today, that I am feeling like the community feel for the release of the expansion for Diablo 4 is very lukewarm. People are not that excited. Some people are disappointed. But also, people feel like it is not that bad. This is the best that Diablo 4 has been. It is a cool, fun game to play even more if you're a casual. So it went from bad to mid, or from mid to better. What do you guys think about it? Have you guys played the expansion? What are you feeling so far with the expansion? Did you like the campaign? You think it sucked? it is the best Diablo 4 has been, or it is worse. You don't care. Let me know everything in the comments below. I love reading comments. Also remember to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, all that cool stuff. Help me out, my dude. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. God bless you. And remember, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride.